Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Kerrville Weekly News Roundup. Today, it's myself and Andrew Gay taking on some of our top stories. Andrew, why don't you let me go first with some of the stories that caught my eye this week? I guess the first one is the rain. We got a lot of rain this week, but it was not a massive thunderstorm or, overnight with lightning and thunder. It was a slow, steady outfall of Tropical Storm Alberto. So much needed rain, much welcomed rain. And I thought the way it came down was really nice, sort of slow and steady. But other than that, I had a couple of other things. The farmers market is moving. So for the first time, at least since I've lived here, the Heart of the Hills Farmers Market, which used to be at the River Hills Mall's parking lot since at least 2021, is moving over to the Heritage Star intersection at 741 Water Street. I think that's around, or across rather, from the church, Notre Dame. I may be wrong there, but it's at least on Water Street. So if you're looking for the farmers market, that's moved, and check out the new one on Saturday. Second is Peterson Health opened up a new Amanda and David Williams Surgery Center. So, new surgery center with state-of-the-art operating rooms, 4 endoscopy suites, and procedure rooms, doubling the capacity for previous outpatient services. Andrew, I don't know about you, but just the quality of healthcare here continues to amaze me. Here we are, a town of 20,000, and literally have a world-class hospital that's only getting better.
That's right. And with a Da Vinci machine too. I mean, and it's right down the road. Gilbert and I can kind of see that from our office.
If something happens at the office, you know where to go.
I don't have far to go.
And my third story is I want to touch on, I'm sure it's something we'll talk more about on the Kerrville Weekly News Roundup, is the city budget is up for its first reading, and council got its first preliminary look at a budget of nearly $40 million, $39.7 million. And the process here in Kerrville is very transparent, at least in my mind. We have lots of hearings, lots of drafts, lots of accountability by our civic leaders. There's obviously some increases in health insurance, merit raises, and other pay increases for public employees. About 73% of the budget goes to personnel expenses, so a large number of personnel here in Kerrville, not Kerr County. This is the city budget. So Mayor Joe Herring said the budget is a conversation he and his colleagues will be having with the public over the next few months. So if you've got comments on the budget, I would urge you to go down to city council and talk in the allotted time. But it's always impressed me, at least since I've been here, Andrew, with the transparency in this process. What you got for us?
Yeah, thanks, Tom. I have 2 things for us today. One was, I thought this was worthy of mention, is Habitat for Humanity here, the Kerr County affiliate, blessed their 126th home here in Kerr County over last weekend. It went to a family. Ashley White was the individual that received the keys to the home last weekend. And it's interesting, if you don't know a whole lot about their program, the recipients of these homes are required to put in sweat equity hours themselves. So there was a touching story in the Community Journal about some of her experience with not just receiving the keys to this Habitat for Humanity home, but also the labor that she put in and the work that she put in along the way as Habitat was building that home for her. So anyway, that was one. The second one is Leadership Kerr County. So I am a sitting steering committee member of Leadership Kerr County, which is a program that's affiliated with the Chamber of Commerce here in Kerr County, and it's countywide. It's for those that live in Kerr County or work in Kerr County, and it's a 9-month-long program. Starts with an overnight retreat at Moe Ranch, which is just a beautiful place. If you're not familiar with Moe Ranch in the upper western part of the county along the North Fork of the Guadalupe, and then it continues all the way throughout the year, and you learn anything and everything about running a city, a county, the private sector, nonprofits, travel and tourism, governance. I mean, the whole shebang. So it's a fantastic program. I participated in it 2 years ago. I've been on the steering committee for the last 2 years. This is my 3rd and final year on the steering committee. So those applications are open right now. It's about $850 if you want to participate. A lot of small business owners will either pay that cost themselves or have their employer pay that cost for them to participate in the program, and it covers it's a flat fee of $850. It covers the entire year. All you kind of have to do is show up for what I would call basically adult field trip day. So I'm very passionate about that program. Applications are open. You got through the end of July to get those submitted. So if you're out there listening to this and you're in the Kerr County area, or you work here, or you have roots here and you're interested in that program, you're welcome to hit us up or go directly to the chamber and get more information on leadership. That is all. That's all from me. Tom, what else you got for us today?
I'm going to check out the new farmers market just to see what they got going there. So that's one of the things that we're going to do. I think we're going to go to Kreider Saturday night. We're going to Calabria tonight. So we're going to go have some good pizza and look at over a great view down in Center Point at that Italian restaurant, a real jewel in Kerr County. And then I'm not quite sure what we're going to do on Sunday. It probably depends a little bit on the heat. What about the gays?
You know, it sounds like you have an action-packed Kerr County weekend. That's exciting. And Calabria is amazing. Love their food. And still have been trying to make it out to Kreider's this year and haven't been able to go. So I'm sure you'll be wearing your boots out there, and I'm sure you'll be doing a little two-stepping. I don't know about riding any bulls or horses or anything, but I don't know if that fits you. But for sure, I know you'll have some fun two-stepping out there. We don't have anything planned other than we're doing a family day trip tomorrow to San Antonio and back. We got to hit the regular spots like Tarjay. I know you and your household are very familiar with Tarjay. Sure, the wife's got to make a return or two there. But other than that, I have a bunch of continuing education for my day job that I have to catch up on this weekend. You know, and it was interesting too, the rain thing. It was all week long. It was a nice drizzle. It was even raining some this morning. And because I got basically a bunch of homework that I have to do over the weekend, I was hoping that it would continue through the weekend and I would have a nice excuse to just kind of hunker down and stay inside. But doesn't look like it's going to happen that way.
Stay compliant, Andrew.
Definitely, that is of major importance.
All right.